What is your beautiful Ukrainian woman going to think when you pop the question and you ask her to sign a prenup agreement? Well, we're going to hit the streets of Kiev, Ukraine, and find out the answer to your burning question right now. We're on Passage Street, which is like the Rodeo Drive of Beverly Hills. I mean, you've got Gucci, Louis Vuitton here, 6.3 liter, $200,000 Mercedes, and this is the epicenter of wealth in Kiev. So, good place to ask. Anna is going to be our beautiful co-host today, and she's going to ask this question to ladies. And guys, I promise you, their answer or the conclusion of what is this journalistic expose is going to surprise you. Just so you guys are aware what her reaction is going to likely be when you spring that question on her and ask her to sign a prenup agreement. So let's hit the streets, shall we?
What do you think about marriage contracts?
I think it's a good idea. I think it's more popular in your country because in our way it's not necessary. Our husband cannot give us too much money. Yeah, and the second problem is that our women we can work and take our money even more than our husband.
It's a good idea to have such kind of contracts because this is some opportunity for women to have the base in her life. I think so.
I think in our country the idea of marriage is much still respective than in country of New World. So our women, I think, can't agree with such positions and conditions of marriage contract because if they signed that contract, they agree before that, for example, she will get just a half or some percent of his business or something like that.
How many percent in Ukraine you think signed the contracts?
Maybe 30.
Maybe like 30. I think maybe 10%.
About 20%, but
12
or 2. It's real.
Maybe some couples with a lot of money. I don't know.
I think not really big percent. I think maybe 10 or 20% in Ukraine.
From 5 to 10%, I think.
Okay.
I think maybe 15%, maybe 30%, maybe.
I think too small people. No,
Approximately.
not enough.
Approximately.
Maybe 1-2%.
Probably maybe 10 or 20. I don't know.
Maybe 20%.
I guess 20%, not more. But that's my guess. That's my idea.
Okay. You have a rich man who wants to marry you and he offers you to sign the contract. What do you feel? What you will feel about it?
I think it's okay, but it depends what is it in this. What is the information in this contract?
Okay.
But I think it's okay.
So you are ready to discuss? Yes.
Yes, I'm ready to discuss.
Okay. What do you
I'll be a friend for him.
offend?
Yeah.
It's not a good idea.
Yeah.
It is normal. For me, normal because I work and I work a long time and I have money too, and of course I want to have contract.
At first, no. because I think that will be problem is real love for me, and I
If
don't
he
know.
really love you.
If I will really love him, maybe, but what for? If he loves me, why I should sign something?
I will say yes, because this kind of contract can protect his money, yes, and myself to be some security. Yes, thank you. Security in my life. I think this is good, and this might be in our country. My friends are, and this is really good because the husband is from another country, and he gave her such kind of contract.
I don't want to make marriage in contract.
No, I really think that it's normal for the rich people, and maybe I don't feel, no, I will don't feel something negative about it. I think it's normal and okay. But I guess I would take it with understanding. That's my idea. I mean, I know that he wants to protect his budget, his money, and well, I guess yes, I would take it with understanding.
I think it depends on position, and for example, if we sign that everyone will get half and half, it's okay, but really what for if in each country, I think when you have divorced, you have half and half. So maybe if he will propose to me that if in our marriage I'll get birth to son, I will have more than half.
I think it's not a problem. It's important for me.
Guys, so what did you think? Wasn't that cool? I mean, a real mixed bag, wasn't it? I mean, some ladies just were like, okay, no problem, I'll sign a prenup or a marriage contract with the guy, foreigner, no problem for me whatsoever. Others, you could tell their feathers were rubbed, you know, and they said, well, you know, I'm open to talking about it. And then yet other ladies were like, no way, man, are you kidding me? So those, it would have been a deal breaker, right? You would have sunk your relationship. So of course, ladies are all different though, right? So I think the moral of the story here, really the conclusion is you have to know your lady, approach this topic gently. But let's talk about the average. Okay, a couple of points here. The average, we're gonna tally it up, it's gonna be on the screen right now, is the average number that Ukrainian ladies that we surveyed said they thought what percentage of marriages in Ukraine have prenup agreements or marriage contracts. Now, let's compare that to the reality of it, okay? Much different story. So here's the actual hard stats.